Bueno, ahora sí, ¿alguien quiere hacer una pregunta al señor Gilliam? Primero aquí.
Hi, Gary. You started off as an animator, so how did that influence your work as a film director, live action director? In your work, what would you say is the difference in directing an animated film and a live action film?
Well, I mean, with the animation, I wasn't directing it, I was just doing all the work. So that was very different. It was just me with ideas and pieces of paper, and famous engravings, paintings that I loved. So I was just cutting out things and doing it. And it was a great time with Python, because all of the others in the group, all of their material had to be presented to the group and discussed. What I was doing, it wasn't possible. They only found out what I was doing the day of the show. So I would just work madly with pieces of paper and stay up several nights each week. And after a while, you're having dialogue with pieces of paper, and you're going crazy. But that's the work there. When I did Jabberwocky, which is really the first one on my own outside the group, I had storyboarded it very carefully, just the way I would if I was doing animation. And I thought what was happening is I was trying to force actors to fit into these drawings that I did, and it took me a while to just let the actors do what they do, and we made the images rather than copying exactly what I was doing. For me, it was great, because working with actors, I just thought it was great fun. I love working with actors because they come with new ideas. They keep my ideas much fresher, and they surprise me all the time, because by the time I start shooting, I've been working on a project for maybe a year or 2 years, and it's a bit too rigid, and it's actually, I'm bored with it almost. So when things start happening with the actors and all, it brings it back to life, and I sort of approach things in an organic way, because each time a new person gets involved, whether it's the actors, the designer, the photographer, any of these people, it changes a little bit. And I find it funny when I read reviews and articles about my film, because I think they're implying that I'm doing all the work and all the ideas are mine. It's just not true. I'm the guy that gets to choose which ideas end up in the film. But that's the difference, and it's very important for me to surround myself with really good people that aren't sycophantic, that aren't yes men, people who will argue with me, people with strong opinions and strong ideas. And I prefer working that way, because more than once I've been rescued by one of the lowest people in the organization. Because you start shooting, you've got an idea, and suddenly you find yourself, you trap yourself in a corner, and you can't see any way out of it. And every so often a prop guy will come up and say, "Terry, why are you doing that? Why didn't you do that?" And I say, "Go away." And hey, he's right. Okay, turn the camera, let's go that way. So I think it's very important to have a great support team around you that will push you and make you question your ideas, because that's the problem in films. It's such a hierarchical system that too many people are frightened to speak up and say what they think. And it takes me a long time, sometimes for the new crew, to encourage them to participate, to be involved, to argue for things. And the result is always better than if I just did what I wanted to do.